Work continues toward another prisoner exchange and a pause in the fighting in Gaza. And details are emerging about the 3 U.S. soldiers who were killed in a drone strike last weekend in Jordan. Good morning. I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. The U.S. and Qatar are both hinting at progress in talks on a new prisoner exchange and pause in fighting in Gaza. NPR's Michelle Kellerman reports the U.S. and Israeli spy chiefs met with Qatari and Egyptian officials over the weekend in Paris.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with Qatar's prime minister in Washington for an update on negotiations to get hostages out of Gaza in exchange for another pause in fighting. He says he's hopeful about the latest proposal being discussed.
The proposal is a strong one and a compelling one that, again, offers some hope that we can get back to this process. But Hamas will have to make its own decision.
He says Qatar and Egypt are playing a key role in the outreach to Hamas. Israel has said there are still gaps. Michelle Kellerman, NPR News, the State Department.
Details are emerging about the 3 U.S. soldiers killed in a drone strike in Jordan last weekend. Georgia Public Broadcasting's Grant Blankenship reports all 3 were Georgia natives who were serving with the Army Reserve's 718th Engineer Company based at Fort Moore.
The Department of Defense says Sergeant William Rivers, Specialist Brianna Moffett, and Specialist Kennedy Saunders were killed in the attack. Saunders, 24, was from Ware County, some 200 miles southeast of Fort Moore. Scott Moy is the Ware County manager.
Had no idea that one of the ones that lost their life was one of our own. She actually graduated with my youngest daughter.
Moy says he quickly penned a proclamation to lower flags to half-staff.
It was a way for us recognizing our own from her home county.
Moy says the flags will remain lowered, in the words of the proclamation, until the sun sets on the day of her interment. For NPR News, I'm Grant Blankenship in Macon, Georgia.
The House Homeland Security Committee is expected to approve impeachment articles today against Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Republicans claim he's refused to enforce U.S. law at the southern border. Texas Republican Congressman Mike McCall says Mayorkas needs to personally pay for the border crisis.
Nobody deserves it more than this man. I call him the architect of destruction and chaos. He has created this crisis, and he knows better. He's smarter.
But Democratic lawmakers say this is a political ploy by Republicans. Mississippi's Benny Thompson says the GOP wants an election year showdown over immigration.
This is a singularly focused effort led by Republicans who are just trying to drum up this notion that somehow this is an issue that the Republicans can ride into November.
Secretary Mayorkas did not testify in his own defense, but released a letter denying the allegations. This is NPR.